Am I the only one who kind of hates this? Am I pulling people along? Like we're all starting to sprint now. Okay guys, we're back for stage 3 of the Zwift Big Spin, and this week we're in France. I believe the course is some 24 kilometers in distance with about 140 something meters of elevation, so it doesn't feel like this route's going to have like any super big mega climbs in it, or at least I hope not, and I think it's going to be a bit more of just a flat grind, but we'll see once the route actually kind of kicks off. I can have a look at that mini map. No, I don't have a look prior to logging in because I like surprises sometimes. To be honest, I am feeling a little bit fatigued in my legs. I did my first half marathon run at the weekend, so please watch that video if you haven't already. We are approaching 1 minute to go, so I'm going to get clipped in, get myself settled on the bike, start spinning now, and we'll see what this loop has to throw at us today. So we've been rolled back all the way to the 90s, one of my favourite decades, the years of Saved by the Bell, California Dreams, and all the other amazing Nickelodeon shows I grew up on. So very nostalgic. Loving the kit. I think there's some like funky 90s headphones up for grabs on the spin this week. To be honest, I've been a proper jammy git in that I got the BMX and I got the pink headphones that I kind of wanted. So honestly, I'm just happy with anything now. Like everything's a bonus. So I've got there's nothing particular I really want out of this. I'm just happy to kind of complete the full Big Spin series. And yeah, just enjoy myself. So looking at that mini map, I see that we've got a bit of undulation to start with, and then a pointy bit in the middle, and then I don't know what that last, I'd say like 11-12k just looks flat, which is gonna be horrible. Oh, so that's gonna be a bit of a slog, but hopefully I can just spin through it. I know I say this like every week, I'm just gonna spin, and then before I know it I'm like, oh, this is spicy, my legs hurt. But today I'm genuinely gonna just try and spin this effort and chill, because my legs were absolutely cooked at the weekend. Oh, just realised I didn't have my mic on until now. Sorry guys, that's annoying. I also got to say thank you so much as well for the comments on my last video. I learned loads about the whole trainer difficulty settings and what that actually means, and honestly, like, this is why I love the internet, because you can ask anything and someone will be there to like tell you. So yeah, I totally get it now. I understand how it's kind of like choosing between like spinning and grinding. You still need the same level of like watts regardless of like what the difficulty is. So yeah, thanks guys, because like that makes loads of sense, because initially it did just seem like, oh, you're making it easier, therefore it's like you're cheating, but I get it, so thank you. Although I think there was some mixed opinions about coffee breaks. A couple of people think coffee breaks are cheating, some people think they're fine, and I hear that some people also use them for like really horrible climbs so they can just kind of latch onto someone else, which, yeah, okay, might be a bit cheeky. I can definitely feel my legs are just not fresh at all. I did my half marathon on Sunday, rest Monday. No, I did my half marathon on Saturday, rest Sunday, Monday. Tuesday did an easy shakeout run. Yesterday I did, the worst like intervals, like 400 meter repeats 5 times. Honestly, by the end of the 4th one I thought I was going to spew. Like, never have had that kind of feeling, but it's one of those type 2 situations where you're like, this feels horrible, but when you get home you're like, oh yeah, I pushed myself there. So legs are not super fresh today, but at least this is low impact, and spinning them out is better than having them like seize up. So I am just going to try and enjoy the spin on this. Also, if you've noticed, I've got a new bike. Yay! Thank you again, once again, for all the comments, suggestions, messages for what bike I should buy, and also giving me a good heads up onto this big change that has happened in the drop store. So I did go for the, I got the Canyon Aeroad, which across the board people seem to think that that's a great, like, all-round great bike for my level. So thank you very much for the recommendation on that one. So I have that, but I did see the update that Drop Store now allows you to upgrade your bikes. So rather than just getting a new bike, you can upgrade it, which totally makes sense. That also means you can, I think, upgrade your BMX. So wouldn't that be neat if you could just upgrade it into being like an absolute weapon? I'm sure there's a limitation on upgrades, but that is something I might look into. So yeah, thank you again for the help with getting a new bike. I have it, it's nice, and that should keep me going for, well, the foreseeable future really. So just coming up to the big climb, for the only real kind of climb in this route. It's really interesting though, reading the chat and just kind of like being nosy at what people are saying, and a lot of people are obviously talking about prizes that you've got from the spins, how many times it's taken them to get the BMX, or like how many things they've gotten from the spins. And like, I naively thought people just did one stage a week, but no, it seems like people are hammering this stage each week repeatedly just to get like everything. Gotta say, like, I really admire the dedication to that. I guess, like, to be fair though, like, when I used to play like World of Warcraft, like hardcore World of Warcraft, not hardcore but as in retail World of Warcraft, I would sesh the same dungeons over and over again just to get like kit or mounts. So I respect the grind. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's it. Like, we're about halfway through. Just come down like the only real climb of the route, and it just looks hella flat now for the rest of the way, which, oh, it's going to be a grind, a hell of a grind. Yeah, this might be a really short and boring video. There's someone there who's on a coffee break. Ooh. Oh no, they're off. Probably a pee break or a front door. Oh, I can't believe it's like 10k of just flat. Like, don't get me wrong, beautiful route, like very pretty, but it's just so flat. I mean, am I the only one who kind of hates this? I don't really know. Like, if I could build my own map, I'm not sure what I'd want that route to be, but it would not have 10k of flat in it, nor would it have a box hill in it. It would be, I don't know, maybe I'll have a think about it, but let me know what you think is the best route in Zwift, or like if you could make your own up. Like, am I the only one that really hates long flat sections? Probably not. Oh, coffee break guy. Oh, it looks like they swapped over. Oh, 5k to go. My butt is very sore now. Oh, so are my hips. Hips and butt. Ouch. But mentally, just seeing 4.9k is very, very welcome. Still flat though. I've been riding with these two for like pretty much since the halfway mark. I feel like they're my ride or dies now. It's a shame I can't give him more like ride-ons. Although I'm sure they'll probably like sprint off when they see the finish line ahead, which I will not. because I don't have anything in the tank and no power-ups. Like, is everyone drafting me? Am I pulling people along and then they're going to drop me at the last bit? I kind of feel that's what's going to happen. I feel like my guys are really starting to put the pace down now. 1 kilometer left and I'm starting to like hang on the back. Oh, he's got an arrow. Oh, he was saving that well. Good for him. Like we're all starting to sprint now. Yes. Oh, what do I get? Nice. Oh, I didn't think I had that last little bit of me, to be honest. That last little sprint, that took everything. Mono jazz kit, all right. Feeling jazzy. What a badass bird. Oh yeah, new bike. Okie dokie karaoke's. Wow, okay, that was stage 3, done and dusted. Yeah, that last 10k flat slog of a run was nah. But it was kind of cool though that this time I actually had a couple of people to spend that 10k with. I think it was stage 2. I felt like I was just on my own the entire time. So yeah, shout out to whoever they were. Thanks for keeping me going. And for that cheeky little sprint at the end, definitely put the burn in. We are done for another week of the Zwift Big Spin. I will be back next week for stage 4.